Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Just a quick video when it comes to Enlisted, because there is a little, I suppose, sale going on for Japan's National Foundation Day. They have some discounts, basically 30% discounts on premium Japanese squads for gold between the 10th and 13th of February in the game itself. There's basically 3 squads that are available. The ones which are on the store unfortunately aren't discounted. If you want to purchase anything in Enlisted though, make sure to use the partner code so you can get a discount on it and also support the channel. One thing to note also about it is when it comes to premium squads and all of that stuff, what I would always recommend, if you don't have it, obviously premium time is much more useful for everything. You know, premium account basically means that you get twice the amount of XP compared to actions, and then also at the same time you get a bunch of different nice perks as well. The main one being the +2 squads in battle, so you can bring a plane and tank at the same time, and also the reserve size is alright. But the main one is actually the research bonus that you get. The other thing to also purchase when it comes to Enlisted is, of course, the Battle Pass. Because in the Battle Pass, if you buy it and you get to level 75, you can get yourself the gold back plus 100 gold, which you spent on it. So you can see here you get like Enlisted gold along the way. And already, after about 20 days, I've already completed the Battle Pass by just doing my dailies, just to kind of show you what you are able to do. So those are the 2 purchases to always do before you even consider premium squads, because premium squads only affect one side of a campaign, where premium time affects everything, and the Battle Pass is a no-brainer if you're already playing the game. So the squads themselves are these guys, so the 4th Infantry Regiment with the 4 medics, the engineer, then also you have the Key 61 1 High Squad, and the Type Co Rifle Squad, who are 30% off. So going through each of them, the first one being, of course, the Type 100s. These guys are pretty good. You know, they do get 1 engineer, they're the 5 standard squads, and also the medics, which some would argue are just better assault troops because of the fact that they get the medics set up as well. You do get explosion packs, which is good, the medi bag, and also, of course, all the perks, which you can upgrade to rank 5 if you want to, and you get retraining points super quick with these guys as you go around. The actual perks that they have are generally pretty good already, but they are based around being medics. So it might be worth changing them because the medic side of things isn't that good. It might be better just to change them to a lot of the standard ones like medic usage speed, run speed, and then of course stuff like firearm reload speed, basically making them more like assaulters with the 35% vitality and all of that good stuff if you're able to. Obviously these guys don't have enough heart points for that, which is very sad, but you can get a lot better perks than just the medic ones. There is also, you know, the Type 100 Paratrooper SMG. This one's alright, it's got a 30 round magazine in it, and overall the damage it does is pretty good. This is basically a squad to get if you want just to kickstart your Japanese campaign, because you have to wait quite a long time to get similar squads. You get the S1 100 at, you know, level 1 with the assaulters, but this is nowhere near as good, and it's also only a medic squad, so you don't get a full one. Until you get a full assaulter squad, it's like level 15, I think, yeah, level 15, and you get the MP28, which is not very good. So basically, you have to wait a long time until you get a better gun in the form of an SMG. There's a lot of pretty dud guns for the Japanese, even stuff like the Type 5 High, which is the first semi-auto you get. It's only got 5 rounds every clip or magazine, whatever you want to call it, and yeah, it just sucks. It doesn't do enough damage, and it really just doesn't do enough. So a squad like this with an engineer, high impact, can go in and, get and hammer up, which is quite nice with their guns. Then you've got the Type Co rifle squad. So what these guys get is basically a Garand. It's as simple as that. The main bonus of this is that it has a 10-round rotary magazine, which is really nice. It actually has quite a long reload though, 4 seconds, and the basic reason is because it loads in 2 sets. Very similar to the Gewehr, or at least the early version of the Gewehr that you get in a lot of the campaigns. The engineers themselves have all the nice perks that you would want from engineers, and generally the gun itself will do you well, especially since, as I've said, the semi-autos for Japan are incredibly lacking. You have the Battle Pass one, which is basically the best out of them, and then you have this one, which feels quite nice to use overall, but the problem is it's a 4-man squad and it's based around engineering, so that's going to be the main focus. Now, engineers are really good, you know, obviously they're the best unit in the game at the end of the day, and with 4 of them in a squad, you know, you can basically just build all the different stuff that you want to build, which is quite nice. Like, it's very easy with these guys because they actually build super quick. So they have that perk, and you can see there, you can get up defenses like super fast if you want to with this squad. So one of the nice things about this campaign is you do get engineers quite early, so you're not going to have to rely on a squad like this to get engineers. Engineers are at, I think, level 2 or something, level 3 with the Type 1. But what you get in the premium squad is a better gun than you're going to get until like the late tiers of Japan, and it's still going to be better than most things that you get. And also you get a really nice banger engineer squad for defense, and not going to be really useful for offense. You know, a standard engineer squad's going to be better for that because you have the utility along with it. So if you're one of those people who really like setting up defenses and also is really sick of using the bolt actions for Japan or the terrible Type 5, then of course these guys will appeal. I personally don't think it's required because of the simple fact that you get engineers super early, and you can just make a squad even with slightly inferior weapons, but can do exactly what these guys do. The other one is the Q61 High. So this vehicle is pretty much useless. It has 100 kilo bombs, which is quite nice, I suppose, on it. You know, it's got that. It also has quite a lot of 20 millimeters, but this is the heavy version of the Q61, which basically means it's not going to be able to fly around the air as well. Like, when destroying like the bombing formations, like this one can actually do really well. Like, it can hammer things super well. But when it comes to actually ground support and helping out, I mean, 100 kilos are okay, but it's not really going to take you that far. I would say if you are one of those people who's running into a lot of bombing formations and you're completely sick of having to deal with them, then this could be a good pickup. But I feel like that's a very limited set, and usually when it comes to this, campaign, usually better off on the ground or in a tank. Like, if you get hit by the bomber formation, that's fine. You know, you're gonna have to reset your spawn beacons and all of that, but that's really about it. If you have a look at all of the other planes that are available though, like the D3A1 at level 16, this one is worse than the Q61. Yes, it has a 250, but it's slower with worse secondary armaments. Then you get the A6M2, which is more comparable, but probably worse in terms of how the game works. And then also, you know, that's pretty much it right now. So if you want, I suppose, right now, the best vehicle in the aviation part of the Pacific campaign, then you would pick up the Q61. The problem is, as always, is why would you bother unless you want to shoot down bombers? Like, the vehicle is not going to be good at actually winning battles or pushing through. It's just going to be a basic vehicle at the end of the day. So I think the medic one is alright. Like, they give you a good punch, which is sometimes what you need, very similar to the Type 1 squad. The engineers are good on a defensive setup because you can set up just ridiculous defenses really quickly. And the Q61, if you're sick of bomber formations, then it's not too bad. But apart from that, I would say it's not great. So those are my picks. Hopefully, as always, you are enjoying the heavy weapons event. Make sure to look after yourselves, and I'll see you next time. I'd like to thank Forge, Siegebreak, Carrion Crow, Nicholas Richardson, Elove Goat, Pyman, Winter Scientist, Merciless Reaper, Orange Tail, Teddy, Daniel Stanton, Moxie, B. Young, and also Sem Arslan, Wilkski, Uncle Bean, Derek R., Bareen, Lafouche, and Samuel Slick for supporting the channel.